Hello and welcome all of you to Unacademy, a place where you can crack your toughest of examinations with top educators, quality content, and with great learning experience. Therefore, let us crack your 9th and 10th examinations on this platform, and I welcome all of you on Unacademy. With Unacademy, you get access to unlimited live and recorded courses from India's best educators. Therefore, let's get started. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Tasneem Ahmed and I have completed my Master's and MPhil in English. I have also been certified in TESOL. I have trained 1,000 plus students and I have 8 years of professional experience. Therefore, be rest assured you are in good hands. In this video, we will be discussing about determiners and the types. But first, let me give you a little insight about Unacademy and what you will be getting at Unacademy if you were to become the subscriber. Number one, you have live classes where you can chat and engage in discussions with your educator. You can ask your doubts and even answer polls, all while the class is going on. Number two, you get live tests and quizzes where you can evaluate your preparation with our regular mock tests. Number three, you have structured courses, and number four is unlimited access to all our live and recorded courses, which you can watch from the comfort of any of your devices anytime you want and learn those tricky and quirky questions and answer them and crack your exams. Well, what are you waiting for? Get that subscription and get those free live classes and prepare with top educators and get the syllabus, not just for English alone, but also for mathematics, social science, Hindi, and science, along with English as well. You can also talk to us on Telegram application. All you have to do is download the Telegram application, type the link in the URL, and then click on join where you can talk to us. Another thing that you have to do is install the Unacademy learning application and then buy the subscription from the available subscriptions that you have. You have 6 months plan, you have 12 months plan, you have 24 months plan, you have 36 months plan, and you have 48 months plan. You can pick from any one of these plans. The higher you go, the higher is the discount. Well, I would suggest try with a 12 months plan first, and if you are happy with it, you can proceed with the other plans that you have. A 12 months plan comes with a 50% of discount, but there is extra discount with the code TA01. If you were to type TA01 while you are proceeding to pay, then you get extra 10% on the available discount. That is 50 plus 10 is equal to 60%. Therefore, you are going to get 60% of discount and you will be able to buy the subscription only for 13,500 rupees, which means for a month, you will only be paying 1,125 rupees only. So if you are a 9th grader or a 10th grader or 11th grader or a 12th grader, go ahead, buy the subscription from the given plans available over here and go ahead and type the code TA01 and proceed to pay. For a 9th grader, you have the option of 48 months, that is for 4 years, whereas for 10th grader, you have the option of 36 months, that is for 3 years. You can either go for 12 months or you can also go for 36 months with the code TA01. Therefore, don't wait any further. Go ahead, proceed to pay, and while you click on this button, do not forget to type TA01 if you want that extra 10% off discount. Now let us proceed towards today's video, which is on determiners. Now the first question that I always ask is, what is a determiner? Well, a determiner is a word that is used in front of a noun to give more information about the noun it is determining. Focus on the word, focus on the statement that I said, used in front of a noun. This is what is going to be focused a lot while you are learning the determiners in this video. Remember, determiners are all those words that come right in front of the nouns. There are many types, in fact. Number 1, articles. Number 2, demonstratives. Number 3, distributives. Number 4, possessives. Number 5, quantifiers. Number 6, numerals. And then we have interrogatives. Let me take you through these individually and explain you what these are and how they are used and what they mean in a statement. Well, number 1 is article. Well, to learn in detail about articles, I would suggest go back and watch my video which I have recorded on articles alone. There are 2 videos, in fact, one on indefinite article and definite article. If you want to learn in detail about articles, I suggest go back and watch that video and come back and watch this video again. But I'm going to give you a little bit of information in this video as well. Like I said, articles are nothing but, articles are nothing but words like a, an, and the. These 3 words are called as articles. A and an are called as indefinite articles because these 2 articles speak about something or someone unknown or non-specific or the one who we are not sure about. And a is used in front of consonant sounds and an is used in front of vowel sounds. Remember this. To learn more about consonant sounds and vowel sounds, I would suggest go back to the video on articles and watch that video. The is the other article that we have, which is called as definite article because it usually says the noun as known or specific or somebody who we already know or which we already know. So these are articles. Let us take a few examples on the same. I have a pen. When I say a pen, I'm not quite sure which pen I'm talking about. I'm just generally saying I have a pen. So a pen. I got an ice cream for her. I went to the shop. I got an ice cream for her. So an. The movie was great. Which movie? The one which I watched a little while ago. That movie. Therefore, the movie was great. So these are articles which are also used as determiners because they come in front of the noun. Remember the word that I told you earlier. Remember the phrase that I asked you to remember, that I told you earlier, that is in front of a noun. Determiners are words which come in front of nouns. Now, pen is a noun, and in front of a noun we have a. And ice cream is a noun, and in front of ice cream we have an. And movie is a noun, and in front of movie we have the. Therefore, these articles qualify as a, an, and the qualify as determiners because determiners are the words which come right in front of the nouns. The next ones that we have are demonstrative determiners, which are words like this, that, those, and these. When we use it in a sentence, this is how we use it. This book is mine. That table is really elegant. These grapes are sour. Those boys are naughty. Now you can see that this is our noun in this statement, book. What do we have in front of book? We have the word this. So what is the function of this word over here? It's mostly like pointing out this book or that table or these grapes or those boys. Now these words like this, that, these, and those, these point out or they actually demonstrate. That is why they are called as demonstratives. But they qualify as demonstrative determiners when they come right in front of a noun like this. Book is your noun and the word which you have in front of book is this one. Therefore, this is your demonstrative determiner. Similarly, that is your noun, and we have right before the noun, we have the word that, which qualifies as demonstrative determiner. These grapes, noun, these your determiner, demonstrative determiner. Similarly, those boys, boys is your noun and those being your demonstrative determiner. But supposing if you have a statement like this is my book. Here is where you have your noun, but here is where you have your demonstrative word. Do you see any noun over here? You do not. You see a verb. The noun is at the end, well, far away from the distributive word, right? Similarly, that is an elegant table. Again, the noun is pretty far away, right? Not closer or not right in front, right closer to the word. Similarly, these are not my books. Those are very naughty boys. Well, in this situation, the question that you have to ask is, will you still call these words as determiners? Well, the answer to that question is nope, you wouldn't. Because here, these words qualify as your demonstrative pronouns. That's correct. They qualify as your demonstrative pronouns and not as demonstrative determiners. To qualify for these words to qualify as demonstrative determiners, you need to have a noun right next to them. Only then they qualify as your demonstrative determiners, or else they are your demonstrative pronouns. This book, demonstrative determiner. This is my book, demonstrative pronoun. Remember this, for a word to qualify as a determiner, it has to be right in front of a noun. That is why I said right in the beginning that demonstratives are words which come right in front of the nouns. Therefore, these are called determiners. Otherwise, they qualify as pronouns. Remember this fact. Now, next are the possessives. Possessives are those words which show possession or ownership, like his, my, her, your, our, their, its, whose. These are called as possessive determiners. Again, these are possessive determiners. Example, this is my house. My house is on Baker's Street. That is her puppy. Her puppy is very cute. Your book was in my bag. I have your book. Our parents are from same place. They are our parents. Her puppy has a cute belt tied around its neck. How do I know whose book this is? Now you can see that in these lines, I have underlined a few words like my, her, your, our, again, it's over here and who's over here. Now these words actually show possession. How? Now let us analyze this statement over here. This is my house. Whose house? Who owns the house? Who possesses? The word my answers the question that it is my house. Therefore, this word qualifies as your possessive determiner. Again, see the placement of the word over here. See the placement of the determiner. You have a noun, and before, right in front of your noun, is where you have your possessive determiner. Similarly, my house, her puppy again, your book, our parents, and her puppy again, and its neck, whose book. So these are called as possessive determiners which show possession. And again, the important factor is the determiners come right in front of the nouns. But supposing if you have words like yours, hers, ours. Now, these do not qualify as your possessive determiners, but instead they qualify as possessive pronouns. Remember what I told you a little while ago? Determiners are supposed to be in front of the nouns. Now, if you take a look over here, this definitely qualifies as our determiner, but that is a demonstrative determiner. But we are discussing about possessive determiners over here, and the word is yours. But do you have any noun here? You do not. Therefore, this is not your possessive determiner, but this is your pronoun. This you must remember. If the words are far away from the noun, then they qualify as noun. Pronouns are the words which replace the nouns. Remember this, determiners are right in front of the nouns. If they're far away, then they are your pronouns which replace the nouns. In next statement, you can see that these bunch of flowers are hers, again showing possession, but this is not a determiner, but it is a pronoun. Similarly, these beautiful kittens are ours. Again, a pronoun and not a determiner. Therefore, you need to be careful while deciding whether the word is a pronoun or a determiner, because it's pretty easy to get confused because they are similar. It's only the function that determines or decides whether they are determiners or pronouns in the statement. Now, the next one is distributives. Distributives are words like each, every, both, either, neither, which refer to each and every person separately. Let us read these examples which are given over here. Every student is asked to submit the assignment on time. Each book has to be labeled individually. Either dress would look good on you. Neither book is useful. Both kids are smart and witty. Both parents are non-responsive. Now, in this particular statement, like I told you, distributives, focus on the word distributives, which is self-explanatory. As in, let us analyze this statement. Every student is asked to submit the assignment on time. For example, there are 10 students in front of me, and I'm asking these students, and I'm telling them like this. Every student is asked to submit the assignment on time. So now when I'm telling this to my students who are in front of me, assuming there are 10 of them, I am referring to each and everybody, which means it is distributed to each and every student who is in front. That is why this word is called as distributive. And as it functions like distributing it to each and every noun. Therefore, every. Remember, this is your noun, and right in front of your noun is your word qualifying as your determiner. Now, in the next line, you have each book. Assuming there are 10 books in front of me, I am telling each book has to be labeled individually. Therefore, I am distributing. Again, each book says that each and every book which is present in front should be labeled, which means not referring to one in particular, but then all of them together. When we say either dress being your noun, now when I say either dress would look good on you, there are two dress. So I'm saying this or that, both. Again, distributed equally. Similarly, neither book is useful. So neither book. Two books there, neither this nor this. So again, distributed. Similarly, both kids, when we refer both, we are referring to two again. So both of them together, distributed. Both parents as well. So these words like each, every, each, either, neither, both, all these words qualify as your distributives, and they come right in front of a noun. The next one is called as quantifiers. Quantifiers are words like any, all, many, much, more, few, little, some, several, less, or enough. Now, when you take a look at these words, they actually show the quantity of how many or how much. They answer the question how many or how much. When we say how many, we are referring to the noun. It says how many. Supposing if we take, okay, I'll come to the examples in a while, but let me first give you, these are also called as quantifiers. That is a lot of, a great deal of, plenty of. Remember in my previous video, I told you that you do not use a in front of plenty. It's only plenty. That is plenty alone. Plenty of, a majority of, all of, a large amount of, a large number of. Let us now take a few examples of these usages and analyze. All men. How many? Answer is all, right? Many people. All men, sorry, let me read the complete statement for you. All men are mature and responsible. How many men are mature and responsible? All men are mature and responsible. How many people, sorry, many people believe sugar is unhealthy. Again, how many? Many. Answer is many. So this shows the quantity. These words show quantity of how much or how many. Similarly, most people believe sugar is unhealthy. How many people believe sugar is unhealthy? Most people. Again, do you have any money left? How much money left? Any money. A few people believe sugar is unhealthy. How many people believe? A few people. I think a little sugar won't do much harm. How much sugar? A little sugar. Similarly, there's another quantifier over here, which is much harm. That is much. Several authors have written about the ill effects of sugar consumption. How many authors? Several authors. I have enough money to live through the month. How much money? Enough money. So now you have seen that quantifiers are nothing but the words which answer the question how many or how much. They answer the question how many or how much, or they show the quantity. These words are called quantifiers. Now, like I told you earlier, even these words are considered as quantifiers. Like a lot of people are positive of the virus. How many people? A lot of. A majority of the city is quarantined. How much of the city is quarantined? A majority of. A great deal of care needs to be taken. How much care needs to be taken? A great deal of. Plenty of cheese goes into pizza preparation. How much cheese goes into pizza preparation? Plenty of. A large amount of food gets wasted every day. How much food gets wasted every day? A large amount of. So these words are called as quantifiers. Now again, quantifiers are further divided into numerals, and these numerals are further divided into cardinals and ordinals. Now, what are cardinals and ordinals? That's the question. Cardinals are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It goes on. And ordinals are words like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It goes on. So in a statement, there were few men. How many men? Even these cardinals and ordinals also answer the question how many, and they show the quantity. Like there were 5 men at the house. How many men? 5 men. These 2 women have gone crazy. How many women? 2 women. She has 3 puppies. How many puppies? 3 puppies. So this answers the question how many. Now here it's about the position or this like first, second and third, or it goes on. She is the first woman. What is the status? The first. Similarly, he took a second chance of trusting him again. Which chance? Second chance. It is her son's 18th birthday. Which birthday? 18th birthday. This is the 100th time I'm telling you not to do it. How much time? 100th time. So these words are called ordinals, and these numbers are called cardinals, which again are nothing but quantifiers, which are further divided as numerals, cardinals, and also ordinals. The next one that we have is interrogative determiners, which are nothing but words like what, which, and whose. These are WH words. And again, what time is your concert going to start? Time is your noun, and when you have a WH word in front of your noun, that is your determiner. Remember I told you determiners are the words which come right in front of the noun. Which book are you reading presently? Book. Which book? Which is your determiner. What color is that shirt? What color? Color is your noun, and what is your determiner. I'm surprised at what Ben said. Ben being noun, What is your determiner? I'm confused which dress to wear for the party. Dress being your noun, WH word is your determiner. Therefore, this qualifies as your determiner. So these are your interrogative determiners. But, however, supposing if you have WH words like this, like what is your name, which is yours, whose is the bag. And do you see any noun over here? Nope. Do you see any noun over here? Nope, you do not. Do you see any noun over here? Nope. You do not have any nouns. Well, for a word to qualify as a determiner, it has to be right in front of a noun, right? That's what I told you earlier. But then there is no noun over here, therefore it's not your determiner, but instead it is your pronoun. So these are a few determiners that we have in English grammar. Let us take a quick recap. Determiners are the words which are used in front of nouns to say more about nouns. We have many different types of determiners, in which number one is articles. Articles are words like a and the. Then number two is demonstratives. Demonstratives are nothing but words like this, that, those, these, those. Then we have something called as distributives, which are words like each, every, neither, either. Then you have words which are called as possessives, and words like his, her, my, our, their. These are called possessive determiners. Then you have quantifiers. Quantifiers like many, much, few, little, enough. Then you have numerals, which also come under the quantifiers, but then they state exactly the number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and also these are called as cardinals, and these are called as ordinals, and which are words like first, second, third, and fourth. And then finally we have interrogatives, which are words like what, which, and whose. Remember, these words are supposed to be in front of nouns to qualify as determiners. They are also considered as adjectives, but we are going to learn about adjectives in our another video. For now, just understand that the words determiners are those words which come right in front of a noun. Well, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your comments below and let me know how can I improve my class. And do not forget to subscribe, of course, and hit that bell icon for the notification for my upcoming classes and my videos. And another important thing to remember is to type that TA01, the code, while you are subscribing so that you can avail that extra 10% of discount. Do join our Telegram group for latest updates on our upcoming videos, and let us crack that CBSE 9th and 10th examinations with us. Well, bye-bye until then, until I meet you next.